Hello viewers, corporate social responsibility, what is it? What are models of CSR? What is strategic importance of CSR? We will learn today, starting with the CSR. CSR refers to a company commitment to operate ethically and contribute to economic development while improving the quality of life of society. Why CSRs are important? There are four reasons. First, it builds corporate reputation. Second, it enhances stakeholder trust. Third, it supports sustainable development. Fourthly, it improves long-term profits. CSR versus philanthropy, there is a difference between these. CSR is integrated into business strategy, while philanthropy focuses on charitable donations. Key dimensions of CSR. CSR has mainly four dimensions: that economic responsibility, legal responsibility, ethical responsibility, and philanthropic responsibility. There's one model we called Carroll CSR pyramid, that starts with the economic responsibility, that every organization has the responsibility to be profitable, because if organization is profitable, then it can take care of its customers, society, the people who work with it. The second responsibility of the organizations, ethical responsibility, is legal responsibility, obey the laws of the country. Third is ethical responsibility, mean do what is just and fair. And fifth one is philanthropic responsibility, that be a good corporate citizen. So the first one, being profitable, is core reason why businesses exist. The second, legal responsibility, is required by society. Ethical responsibility is expected by the society, and philanthropic responsibility is expected by the society. Economic responsibility, businesses must be profitable to survive and create value for the society. Legal responsibility is compliance with laws, regulations, and standards. And the ethical responsibility is doing what is right, fair, and just beyond legal requirements. Philanthropic responsibility is voluntary contribution to community welfare and social causes. So CSR activities examples are: companies take care of environmental protection, employee welfare, community development, and ethical activities training. CSR and sustainability. CSR supports long-term environmental, social, and economic responsibility. CSR in developing countries is doing, a lot of companies are doing CSR in developing countries in shape of poverty alleviation, sponsoring, funding, giving subsidized thing to the poor people, ethical sport, and health initiatives. In business, companies use CSR as a strategy for competitive advantage, brand differentiation, so that their brand look different than others, and they do it for the risk management. CSR for students is ethical awareness, social responsibility, responsible citizenship. Professionals must show ethical leadership, stakeholder engagement, sustainable decision making. CSR reporting standards, there are certain reporting standards, for example, GRI standards, ESG reporting, and sustainable reports. CSR in the digital era is about data privacy, responsible AI, digital inclusion. And there is criticism on the CSR that a lot of people do greenwashing. They say that we are responsible in terms of environment, but they are not. They say there are cost concerns of the people, and then there are measurement challenges. CSR ultimately leads to the loyal customer, employee engagement, and long-term growth. What we learned from this lecture is the CSR is a strategic necessity so that it serves the organization in the long run, balances profit and the purpose. It drives the sustainable success. So if you listen this lecture, tell me in the comments: is CSR a cost or investment? Should CSR be mandatory? Thank you so much. See you in the next lecture.